Something wild is happening in Madrid, and almost nobody saw this final coming. Two rising stars, two fearless competitors, and one massive WTA 1000 title on the line. Mirra Andreeva versus Marta Kostyuk is not the final many predicted at the start of the tournament, but now that we are here, it feels like the perfect matchup. This is youth, confidence, aggression, strategy, and opportunity all colliding on one of the biggest clay courts in the world. For Mirra Andreeva, this is another reminder that she belongs at the top of women's tennis. Even at such a young age, she keeps finding herself in the biggest moments. Madrid marks the third WTA 1000 final of her career, and that alone tells you everything about her ceiling. Some players take years to adjust to elite tennis. Andreeva has arrived early, and she keeps proving that her game can survive pressure, expectations, and world-class opponents. What makes her rise even more impressive is that it has not always been smooth. After early success and huge headlines, many wondered whether she could maintain that level. That is normal for young stars. Tennis history is filled with players who burst onto the scene, then struggle once the tour studies their game. But Andreeva has shown something valuable. She adapts. She learns. She keeps coming back stronger. This Madrid run has not been built on chaos or lucky breaks. It has been built on control. Her shot selection has been smart, her movement sharp, and her composure outstanding. She has not needed to overwhelm every opponent with raw power. Instead, she has used angles, timing, patience, and sudden acceleration. That kind of maturity is rare. Then there is Marta Kostyuk, the player who may have produced the most explosive tennis of the tournament. If Andreeva has been controlled and efficient, Kostyuk has been electric. She has blasted through top opposition and looked fearless doing it. Her wins have not been narrow escapes. They have been statements. This final could be the breakthrough moment of her career. Every player has that tournament where belief becomes real, where the locker room stops seeing them as dangerous and starts seeing them as a genuine title threat. For Kostyuk, Madrid may be that event. The way she has played is impossible to ignore. She has struck the ball with conviction, stepped inside the baseline, and taken time away from opponents. On clay, where many rallies become long tactical exchanges, Kostyuk has changed the rhythm completely. She has played attacking tennis with discipline, and that is a dangerous combination. What makes this final fascinating is the contrast in styles. Andreeva wants to build points, mix pace, create openings, and outthink you. Kostyuk wants to pressure you early, hit through the court, and force you into defensive positions immediately. One player uses variety like a chess player. The other uses aggression like a storm. So who has the edge? If the match becomes physical and tactical, Andreeva may slowly take control. Her movement on clay is excellent, and she seems comfortable extending rallies until the right chance appears. She also has more experience in finals at this level, and that matters. Big finals can feel very different from earlier rounds. Nerves hit harder. Momentum swings faster. Experience becomes valuable. But if Kostyuk starts hot, lands first serves, and keeps dictating from the baseline, she can absolutely take this title. Confidence is powerful in tennis, and right now she looks full of it. Some players enter finals hoping to compete. Kostyuk looks like someone entering to win. Another key factor is emotion. Finals are often decided not only by technique, but by who handles tension better. There will be moments when both players feel the pressure. Break points, tight service games, missed chances. The champion will likely be the one who resets fastest and stays brave. Madrid's conditions also matter. The quicker clay rewards aggressive players more than slower surfaces do. That helps Kostyuk's direct hitting, but it also helps Andreeva's ability to redirect pace and use sharp patterns. In other words, the court may benefit both players in different ways. This is why predicting the final is so difficult. One player has the more complete clay court toolkit. The other may be playing the hotter tennis right now. One has proven she can win on huge stages. The other is creating her own stage in real time. Still, when matches are this close, variety often becomes the deciding factor. When plan A stops working, who has plan B? Who can adjust mid-match? Who can win ugly if needed? That is where Andreeva may hold the advantage. She can defend, attack, absorb pressure, and change patterns more naturally than most players her age. Expect momentum swings. Expect brilliant shot making. Expect nerves. And expect moments where both players look like future stars of the sport, because that may be exactly what they are. My prediction is Mirra Andreeva in 3 sets. Not because it will be easy, but because her balance of patience, creativity, and experience in these major moments could be enough to survive the storm Kostyuk will bring. But do not be surprised if this becomes the match that changes Marta Kostyuk's career forever. Sometimes even in defeat, a player announces themselves. And if she wins, it would be one of the biggest statements of the season. Either way, women's tennis is the real winner here. A fresh final, fearless talent, and a reminder that the next generation is not waiting politely anymore. They are here now. Who do you think wins the Madrid title? Andreeva or Kostyuk? Drop your prediction in the comments, and let's talk tennis. That's everything for this blockbuster Madrid final preview. Will Mirra Andreeva's calm control win the day? Or can Marta Kostyuk finish her dream run with the biggest title of her career? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Tennis Desk, and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest stories in tennis. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.